Hi, my name's Ciara from Ciara's Home Yoga. This is Yoga for Depression. A number of years ago when I was in psychotherapy for anxiety, my therapist went through the RAIN technique where we accept and allow our emotions. And the end part of the RAIN technique is nourish yourselves. And I never knew what that meant. I'm sure I asked my therapist and I probably got an answer like, Ciara, what does that mean to you? So I didn't know at the time, but now I do. It means being gentle on ourselves and nourishing ourselves with deep abdominal breathing. And that's what we'll do today when we move with our breath. When I suffered from anxiety, I used to get really bad panic attacks at night where I didn't sleep and I'd feel wrecked the next day. And I remember thinking to myself at the time, if my kids ever felt this bad, I'd just give them a hug and I'd say nothing. And I hope that that's what this practice will feel like today, a nourishing hug. So let's get started. For today's practice, we'll need a block and a cushion. If you don't have a block, it's fine. You won't need one. Let's go. We'll start today sitting on our mat with our legs crossed. Feel free to sit on a cushion or a bolster if that's more comfortable for you. Rolling our shoulders back and down. We'll inhale, bring our arms all the way up, look up. Exhale to bring our arms all the way down. Inhale, arms up, look up, and we can feel our belly expand on our inhales. Exhale, arms down. And again, one more time. We're breathing through our nose into our belly, feeling our belly rise up with air. Exhale, arms down. And release. We'll give ourselves a hug now and we'll tap our fingers here as hard as you can, checking in with the sound our fingers make. And release. We'll swap out our arms, bringing the opposite arm on top this time, tapping our fingers. Seeing if you can hear the noise you're making with your fingers. And release. We'll inhale, arms up, make a V with our arms. Exhale, we'll bend our elbows to make a W, squeezing our shoulders together at the back. And again, inhale back to V. Exhale back to W. And again, one more time. Inhale, we'll make a V with our hands. Exhale, arms to a W shape. And release. We'll extend our legs now so that our feet are flat on our mat and our knees are bent. We'll bring our hands to our knees, shoulders back and down. Inhale, look up, chest open, shoulders back. Exhale, round in our spine. Bringing our chin to our chest and squeezing our navel to our spine. And again, we'll repeat these cat-cow movements a few times, moving with our breath and moving at your own pace here. Our shoulders remain down, away from our ears throughout. Squeezing our navel to our spine. Last one. And release. We'll come back to sitting with our legs crossed, come over to tabletop and make our way to lying down on our mat. Shoulders back and down, hands under our shoulders. We'll inhale, come up to cobra, elbows tucked into our body. Exhale, lower down. And again, inhale up to cobra. Exhale, lower down. And we'll repeat this a few times, moving with our breath. Again, moving at your own pace here. Last one. And release. We'll push ourselves back up to tabletop now. Open our knees as wide as our mat, bring our big toes to touch, and we'll come forward into child's pose. We're drawing our chest to our mat here. You can rest your forehead on your mat here, or bring your chin to your mat, whatever feels better for you. And we'll do a cleansing breath. So we'll inhale deeply into our nose, filling up our belly with air, and a long, slow exhale through our mouth. We'll check in with the contact our body is making with the mat now, while continuing to draw our chest to our mat. And release. We'll push ourselves back up to kneeling on our mat now. If that's not available to you, you can place a block between your feet. Play around with the different orientations of the block and find the one that works best for you. Option to do this pose sitting down too. Sitting on a chair or sitting on the side of your bed. Do what's right for your energy levels today. We'll inhale, raise up, arms up, look up. Exhale, sit back down, give ourselves a hug and bring our elbows to our thighs. We'll inhale, arms up, come up. Exhale, sit back down, give ourselves a hug, bringing our elbows to our thighs. And again, inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, folding forward. One more time, moving with our breath and moving at your own pace here. And release. We'll come to sitting on our mat now with our legs extended. Shoulders back and down, and we'll bring our right foot to our left knee, or you can move it closer to your body if that feels better for you. We'll inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, we'll twist to the right, looking over our right shoulder. Both shoulders remain down away from our ears. Pushing into our right knee with our left elbow to increase the stretch, only as much as feels good. And breathe deeply here, breathing like we do when we move with our breath. And release back to center, straightening our right leg and bringing our left foot beside our right knee. We'll inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Pushing into our knee with our left elbow to increase the twist. Both shoulders remain back and down. And we're breathing deeply here. We'll check in with our belly and feel it rise and fall with every breath. And release back to center. We'll make our way to lying down on our mat now. And we'll bring our knees into our chest, hands to our knees, and we'll draw circles with our knees here. Breathing deeply. And we'll change direction, continuing to breathe deeply. And release. We'll extend both our legs up in the air now, and we'll draw circles with our ankles. Change direction. And release. We'll bring our feet behind our bum now, and we'll move with our breath again. We'll inhale, lift our hips up to come up to bridge. Exhale, lower back down. And again, inhale, Coming up to bridge. Exhale, lower back down, one vertebrae at a time. One more time. And release. We'll extend our legs on our mat before moving our left foot to our right knee. Right hand to our left knee, and we'll twist to the right. Our left shoulder remains in contact with our mat, and we're looking to our left outstretched hand. Breathing deeply here. Checking in with our belly again. And feel it filling up with air on our inhales and deflating on our exhales. And release, other side, bringing our right foot to our left knee and twisting to the left. Our right shoulder remains in contact with our mat, and we're looking to our right outstretched hand. Breathing deeply and evenly here. And release. We'll bring our feet back behind our bum, and we'll cross our left leg over our right knee before moving our knees into our chest. Option to hold onto your knees here, or your shins, your ankles, or you can flex your feet and hold on to the outside edge of your feet. Breathing deeply. We'll bring a smile to our face here to relax all the muscles in our face. Continuing to breathe deeply. And release, other side. Crossing our right leg over our left leg and hugging our knees into our chest. Holding onto your knees, your shins, your ankles, or flexing your feet and holding onto the outside edge of your feet. Breathing deeply. Breathing like we did at the start of our practice when we move with our breath. Continuing to breathe deeply. And release. We'll hug our knees into our chest now. Option to rock from side to side if that feels good. And we'll say some kind words to ourselves. You can repeat after me, or you can just listen, whatever works for you. May I be kind to myself today and offer myself the compassion I need. And release. We'll bring our knees to one side and push ourselves back up to sitting. I hope you found this practice nourishing and you'll join me again for more gentle yoga with breathwork. I have a new series called Gentle Yoga where I hope to upload 30 days of yoga like this. Please consider subscribing to my channel at Ciara's Home Yoga for more yoga videos. Namaste.